5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah!
There we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the Just Say Anything podcast.
Good as it gets podcast.
As good as it gets.
Going backwards podcast.
Hey,
welcome.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Thanks for showing up. Our numbers are going up, so that's good. Keep them coming, folks.
How many viewers we got now?
I think we went
subscribers, I should say.
We went from 47 down to 44. Now we're at 48.
Yeah.
We did go down?
Because I created a few more accounts.
Okay, thanks, Mike.
Yep.
Who would unsubscribe?
Just doing my part.
They act like we don't get together often enough. Oh, you know what it is? Al's been posting our content. That's why they left.
What does that mean?
When we post content, people go away.
Oh, that's what happened.
Like, ugh.
That's what happened.
Anyway, I'm Mike.
I'm Allie.
I'm Justin Mulvaney.
We knew that.
Nick.
I'm Al.
You know, subscribers have gone down since Nick started actually talking on the podcast, I think.
Fair enough.
No, that's probably why they've gone up. That and the accounts I've been creating on the side. But anyway, well, let's see. I don't know how many subscribers we got now. Have we even had any comments lately?
If you get to 69, you got to shut the channel down.
That's right.
So how's your week? Anything cool?
No, my dog died last night, so.
Oh, I did see that.
Oh, that
sorry.
sucks.
Yeah, I think he had just subscribed to the podcast. That's what killed him.
He was the 48th subscriber.
Actually,
Damn.
I knew your dog passed.
Yeah, you tried to come over and scoop him up for dinner.
Wait till I got the spare ribs from.
Hey,
I knew it.
Did you love your dog, or did you have this?
I did. I actually cried a little bit at 2:30 this morning. I went to go check on him because he wasn't doing well, and it's like he held on just for me to get in there because he took his last couple of breaths and then passed away.
Is he old?
He was going to be 13 this year.
Okay.
So
That's a good run. What kind of dog was he?
chocolate lab.
That's a good run for a lab.
Yeah. It's depressing.
Yeah.
I'd rather one of the kids died, honestly. I'm just being honest.
Well, they're a lot more expensive to feed too.
I only buy one $60 bag of food every month and a half.
For the kids?
For the dog. The kids are like, ugh.
Oh shit!
Well, sorry to hear that, Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sorry, man.
Man's best friend.
well, so if you guys want, I brought him in the car. We can set him up in the chair. Like his name was also Charlie, so we can set him in the seat.
Taxidermist, we're gonna stuff him. You'd be our like mascot.
Yeah. Okay. Go get him.
I think he'll be fine. He was pretty stiff when I took him to get cremated.
Yeah, he can probably sit up just fine. Go ahead. Go get him. Bring him in here.
All right.
I would have laughed if you disappeared.
The fucking trash bag.
Oh, yeah.
With the flame.
I would just carry him in, and he would be all four legs straight out like this, and like carry him in. His legs are like.
So where's Brent today? He get too high or something?
Oh, you were supposed to pick him up.
Damn it. I know I forgot something. Nah, he couldn't make it. He's busy. The boy's busy.
He doesn't have nothing to do.
Trying to get to Florida.
This is his pre-roll. This is pre-roll night. He's got to get all them pre-rolled.
Getting to Florida, huh? What part of Florida is he going to?
Disneyland.
Like Tampa or Orlando?
I
or
want to say
Miami?
Orlando, but I'm not sure. The highest part.
The general. Oh, he's in the Panhandle.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, then
That's basically
don't
Georgia.
even say that much, then.
That's basically Georgia. That doesn't count.
No. Well, yeah, it depends. If you're closer to the east side of the state, yeah. But whatever.
What's above the Panhandle? Alabama?
Yes.
Think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I
The
don't know
United
geography.
States. The United
Dude,
States.
they
is
taught
above
me
the
gender
panhandle.
studies. They didn't
West
teach
Carolina.
me. Yeah, they didn't teach me geography. They taught me freaking Common Core math, bro. Jeez, take the long way around to get the wrong answer.
South Virginia.
There's no objective
Oh.
reality. Remember that, folks.
Speaking of schools, you hear that Texas passed a bill to put up the 10 Commandments in public schools? You hear about that?
Texas passed a bill to put them up.
So to be able to display them in
Well,
public
first we should ask ourselves this question: what was our legal system originally based on? Oh, okay, maybe we should put them up.
Powder wigs.
Buddhism.
No, I don't think so. The 10 Commandments. That's why they used to be up in every courthouse.
No, I think what Al's saying is they're going to have the 10 Commandments playing on the TV throughout the school during the day.
Okay, cool. I'm good with that.
The 10 Commandments. Well, my thing is the first commandment. It doesn't apply to everybody.
Yeah.
Because you're just picking. You're pointing at one religion. Where there's whatever it is. But there's only one God. Whatever. I don't know.
There is only one God.
Verbatim. But
That's not a religion. That's a faith.
yeah, but there's more than one God. Depends on the religion.
Yeah, but I think most religions believe in the same God. They just call them
humans.
different things.
There's however many gods there are, whether there's one or many. Humans don't get to decide that. There either is or there isn't.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. We don't get the. You know what? We
Yeah.
need one more God. Let's go ahead and put it
You know,
on
but like, what if you believe in Greek mythology? I mean, there's a bunch of
How many people you know running around believe in Greek mythology?
Yeah, this is like
Yeah.
about the same amount of people as there are KKK members, which the news shoves down our throat all the time. Oh, they're having these chapter meetings everywhere. No,
so
they're
we're a
not.
little bit late. There's a rally coming here.
Yeah, right. If there was, I would join the protest. That's why whenever the media says that shit, I roll my eyes and laugh. Bullshit.
I believe so. I believe that's good. It's guidelines, good guidelines to follow.
Right, like I
believe
said,
in that.
whether you
But-
believe in it or not, if you follow the 10 Commandments, you're still going to live a pretty righteous life. Well, nobody can follow them perfectly. You're going to screw up, right? So, but it's just
So I'm just like on like
if you abide by
it's
them the
based
best you can.
on a specific religion.
What religion's that?
Would be Judaism, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, the Old Testament.
Old Testament.
I mean, like, why can't like someone with a different religion
What
say,
about
"Well,
Christianity?
I want my"? Well, yeah, I mean,
What about Catholicism,
kind of falls under that.
Lutheranism,
Yeah, but what if you're not?
Pentecostal,
You're not even like Christian at all.
Baptist? Those are religions.
Yeah.
Christianity is not. It's not a religion, but anyway, it's a relationship. That's what it
Okay.
is, and it's based off of the one book.
Yeah.
But that's
of Eli?
my viewpoint. Oh
Well,
man,
another fucking
we
light.
got to start clicking it down 5 clicks.
Okay, I'm sorry, God. We should.
That's no. That's my viewpoint, but you know,
I just like-
again,
okay, like
a
me-
lot of Christians
me-
don't think the same way I do. either.
Me personally, I really don't have a problem with that. But I can see down the road where it's like, well, you're gonna say this is okay, but even like the race theory stuff, it's like, okay, you're gonna say this is okay. How
Critical
come?
race
Yeah,
theory.
like why can't we have this? Why can't we have something else? Why
You're
can't-
gonna be too dark in the camera.
One is a perversion. I don't know.
It's fine.
See, that hangs on. We'll shut off in a minute.
That was a short. Now we're on to the next.
The
subject.
next topic.
There, boom, little yellow light in there. No, I
So
don't know.
this is a good question right here because I know it's going to go nowhere. Hey Nick, what is your favorite commandment?
Correct.
Does anybody have a favorite?
Thou
one?
shalt not steal.
That right to bear arms
all
one.
I
I
have.
really like that.
The second commandment, the right to keep and bear arms.
Oh my god.
Stupid.
Yeah.
No, I like thou shalt not steal, but unfortunately the government does it to us every day. So the government's
It's
not
not
abiding
stealing
by the
if
Ten
it's your
Commandments.
fair share, Mike.
Yeah, sure.
It's
Well,
all about equity.
We're
We gotta-
getting into taking from the people who do well and giving it to the people.
Oh yeah, don't even get me started.
Yeah,
on
you're
this.
saying equity. That's the problem. I've been
I
saying
know.
forever. That's
What about the
that's bullshit.
whatever, like
Equity is
The
horseshit.
mortgages?
It's
the
dangerous.
Sabbath? Thou shalt pay your mortgage.
Yeah.
Black Sabbath.
No, but the whatever we rest on Sabbath. But that, I mean,
Saturday.
yeah,
Sunday.
it's like Friday to Saturday or something like that. Right?
It's the seventh day.
Something like that. But
God did.
I mean, tell your boss.
God
that.
started working on a Monday though. That's why it's Saturday.
No,
Sunday
it's
is
not the
Sabbath.
literal day, but you should have a day of rest.
Yeah.
And there's 7 days of work. Do you have a day of rest?
Yeah, well, he's at work.
No.
No. No.
I'm a dad and a husband.
Well, I understand that, but you need to put your foot down because I tell my wife, "Hey, look, I
Yeah.
can't mow the lawn today. I know it's Saturday. but
There's some
it's
things.
Sabbath."
No, like I get it. It's like I'm not doing shit today.
No.
But then there's some things like if I just let it go, then the fucking car is going to explode or something.
No,
the
I-
house will be on fire.
Al, I think the key to your life, you got to start instilling some discipline in your child.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she talks too much.
Never,
Like-
never.
So yeah, you brought up mortgages. So again, this is the problem with equity. So now my understanding, and anybody can correct me if I'm wrong, but if you have a score over 640, a FICO score over that, then you need to pay an extra point now.
$40 or something.
Then, okay, just $40?
No,
Well-
$40 on 400,000.
Yeah.
So it goes up as you go.
Yeah.
So,
It's-
okay,
yeah.
so it's adjusting. Okay, so, and then if you put 10% or more down, you get another fee.
Mhm.
And so we're going to punish the people who are doing well. I mean, I'm going to quit my job because it's starting to look
Yes.
pretty good.
I mean, you're already not getting paid. What's the difference?
Yeah, no shit. But anyway, so yeah, this is the road we're going down. This is another step towards socialism. This is equity. No, we're not going towards socialism. They've been saying it forever. Back when Obama was president, people like me would say, dude, his policies are headed towards socialism. No, it's not. And then like, it's headed toward equity and all this other crap. Like, no, it's not. Okay, now they actually use the word equity. They use the word socialism. And then they do this crap. The people who've kept up their credit score, who keep up their income, who strive to do better, who are prosperous, and they punish them for being prosperous by taking money from them, giving it to the person who
They're-
doesn't want to get off their ass.
They're trying to take everyone's house away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's where it's going too. I think the people having no land is where it's going. You see all
Well,
the
absolutely.
rich people and corporations and investment firms buying all
Buying
the
everything
properties.
up, yeah.
You will have nothing and be happy.
Yeah.
So you will own nothing.
I'm already halfway there.
Yeah.
The have nothing, the happy part is what I'm working on.
So, but no, it goes in along the lines of control. This is why they want to get rid of
Control.
gas stoves. They only want electric stoves. They only want electric cars.
Control.
Electric cars are no more efficient than regular cars. And not only that, what are you going to do when the hydrogen car comes out? Because Japanese are working on that right now. A fully hydrogen car
They
will
might want to
kill.
avoid those bombs and stuff.
Sabotage.
No,
Remember
they're
the
gonna-
Hindenburg? Or remember Pearl Harbor more?
Oh, come on. The technology. This isn't freaking technology for
We need to
them.
do some research on that guy that created an
What?
engine that ran off of water and then ended up disappearing.
That's essentially. Listen, my point is
Yeah.
that show me where wind turbines are a good thing. Show me where electric cars are a good thing. Or if you're not own an electric car, man, I get the reasons. A lot of the reasons
I
why,
need to
but
commute to work.
You know why they're good, Mike? Because when you're dissenting, they can shut you down. And that's
Okay.
good for all of us.
that's what I'm just saying is that they can shut things off if it's electric.
your thermostat, your car, your bank account when it's digital.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the electricity to your house, but that they want you to have an electric stove too
Your
for the same
microphone.
reason. We got to get rid of natural gas. So, I'm crazy. I know I'm the Alex Jones of the group, but
Conspiracy.
No, I
It'll-
agree with everything you say. Man.
it'll be true
Yeah,
before you know it. I mean, if I told you they were going to be trying to make boys out of girls and girls out of boys 10 years ago, you'd call me crazy too.
It's like Legos.
So, I don't know. It's bullshit. So you got to fight against it. And you know what? If you ain't got the nuts to talk about it, then you get what you freaking deserve. So
Hey, I don't think you should not.
sack up and talk about it.
Al and I are looking forward to some women we can actually pick up. That's all. I'm
Yeah,
saying.
dudes. So,
Hey, Caitlyn Jenner's looking pretty hot.
yeah, right.
I heard she's single.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. But that's where we're headed, folks. Open your eyes, start talking about
I keep
it.
jumping in this
Get mad
view
about
here.
it.
I need
You want
to-
to sponsor a product too, or
Sponsor what product?
as the Alex Jones thing? He
Oh.
always fucking goes to like the liquid blue fucking something or other
Oh,
sponsor.
Bud Light.
I don't think he cares about making
Tranny
money
fluid.
anymore. Tranny fluid. Anyway, that's my rant.
Oh, there's another one. GSR Arms. Is that his YouTube channel? Hoover.
Larry Hoover,
Uh,
guy that started the Crips.
Herbert Hoover?
no, Aaron Hoover. What the fuck is his name? He had a
That girl from junior high that nickname was Hoover.
Aaron Burr?
Raymond Burr. Raymond Burr. No,
No.
the guy that
Ray Epps.
he was
Omar Epps.
Jeffrey Epstein.
shut
John
the
Candy.
next.
You got to do more hand
No,
motions, or we're not going to get
he
this.
was promoting this key card with the shit to make a AR full auto. He didn't make it, but this other businessman made this key card with
Oh, with instructions or
lightning
whatever?
edge. No, it was the lightning edge is the actual part, but it's just lightning edge. So it's just like a small engraved line on this key card. Right? It's the size of a business card. You know, that's all it was pretty much. So this businessman was selling it, and this guy that had this YouTube gun channel was promoting it, and he just got sentenced, guilty sentence just yesterday or the day before for basically having machine guns. This key card, but by the ATF. The ATF went after him. They went to court.
All he did was promote it.
Him and the guy that created it.
See, and this is another thing. They
They're-
piss all over the NRA. Get rid of the NRA. What's the NRA do that's wrong? The ATF way oversteps their fucking boundaries.
We don't need them.
Abolish the ATF.
What have they done to really help us out? about this?
Nothing.
I mean, you look at Waco, you look at Ruby Ridge.
Yeah. It's a big clusterfuck of
Like
morons.
they go after innocent people.
Yeah.
Really, I mean,
Well, we need to be more selective with what we promote on this show then, because I don't want to go to jail.
So that brings us to our sponsor, folks. Drink Bud Light. Okay, folks, drink Bud Light. No, so Fox got rid of Tucker now. They're going to get Dylan Mulvaney, I think, in a spot. So that's one thing
I
they
think
could
that's what's happening.
step up what they did
and
by
then
getting rid of.
Don Lemon.
I really want to hear that, like Tucker's side. I want to hear like, no, they asked me to do something and I wasn't going to do it, so I said, I'm off. I'm done.
Supposedly on his last show on Friday, nothing was mentioned about it, and he said, "See you guys on Monday." Or
Yeah, I
something
read
like
that he
yeah.
was getting ready for the show, and they
And I think it had something to do with that defamation
the
lawsuit,
lawsuit.
from
Because he was talking about the voting
the
machines.
voting. Yeah, the
He wasn't even the
Dominion-
biggest culprit on Fox News talking about
the
that.
Dominion voting system, whatever.
There were so many other people on Fox talking about that more than him. So why is he being told? Because he's
Because I think because that
the number one anchor they got.
I think it was like 400 million. What was it?
700 and some.
700 million.
Yeah. Well, they're going to lose their fan base too.
I think
So-
so.
Well, didn't he have the exclusive rights to the January 6th tapes. So now he can release more. They stopped him from releasing a lot of that. Fox News did.
If he has the exclusive rights to it, I can see that
Where do
happening.
you think they're going to pop up? I can see Tucker.
Working with the other guy you were talking about earlier. What's his name?
Don Lemon.
O'Keefe.
James O'Keefe.
Oh,
O'Keefe.
Yeah, I could.
I could see him doing something bigger with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what about Lemon? You think he's going to show up anywhere?
Behind the corner over there.
Yeah, he'll be behind
back
every
in that car
7-Eleven.
back
He's going to be in Birdcage too.
He's doing a 7-Eleven tour.
Just like what was that bald fat guy? That
Oh,
from
yeah,
CNN.
fucking
He just
Stelter.
kinda-
Oh, he got a
Stelter,
high level
Brian
position
Stelter.
somewhere
Really?
at a school. Yeah,
I think so. I heard that like Harvard or something, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good for him.
He looks like he's from Seinfeld, but
So he went to
Yeah.
go to work for a college? Well, that's fitting.
Yeah, but
Fit
he
right
teach
in.
like how to make gravy.
I think he's the head of some department. Yeah, I think.
I'm sure he gives head.
Don't send your kids to college, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Wait. So what's your opinion on all this, Allie?
I mean, in my current.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
No, you're gonna talk about your current social whatever.
Justice.
Yeah, my current issues class. It's like a social studies class, but we just watch the news pretty much, and then we do like articles on like news stuff. It's an easy class, but we kind of touch base on the Fox stuff going on, and like. I don't know. I like that class a lot because no one's really opinionated. Like, we have our opinions, but we have to leave it out of the classroom. And we just kind of state the facts and reflect on the facts. Or we're just kind of like, oh, so this happened. Let's talk about it. Instead of just like, Fox is like racist or some shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
You ever
They know
get into
you're-
fights?
No.
No. You ever like want to throw your chair at
No.
the
They
student
don't
next
say
to you
anything
for
because
saying the
they
wrong-
know she's a staunch Second Amendment
And she knows jujitsu.
supporter.
Like, I had a class last year that was just a regular history class. I hated that class because my teacher, like, did not give a crap about if your opinions were in the class or not. So some kid could say anything and it could be totally wrong, and then I would say something like, hey, shut up, that's not right. And then they would get mad at me and call me, like, slurs and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, it wasn't, like, strong slurs, but they'd be like, oh, you're racist. And I'm like, I'm literally a minority. Shut up.
Yeah, you're racist.
Actually, in today's climate, you're
Grand Wizard.
you're worse than a white person.
Like, we were watching this documentary on World War II and, like, the Japanese internment camps. And I wasn't going to say anything because I was just like, whatever, you know. If someone wants to say something, they can say something. But I'm just tired. I don't want to talk. And then this kid, he's talking to his friends, and he's just like, oh, yeah, the Japanese deserved it. And I looked at him, and I was like, you want to say that again? And he's like, yeah, the Japanese did deserve it. And I was like,
Why?
dude, what the hell?
The people that were already here deserve that?
Yeah, and I told the teacher, because
Okay.
I was like, look, I'm tired of this happening all the time. And he's like, oh, well.
You probably say, yeah, they did deserve it.
And I was like, this is a history class. Like, we're here to learn. We're not here to make enemies and, like, just be opinionated all the time.
Sounds like you had the wrong history teacher, kiddo.
Yeah, my friend has him, and he's...
My kids had a great history teacher.
I've had some great history teachers, but I just didn't like him.
Yeah.
He passed me, but, you know, I still don't like him. Just
Yeah.
because he just didn't leave the opinions out of the classroom. And he didn't leave his opinion out of the classroom either, so...
Should have asked him if your dad could come talk to the class and just claim he was in an internment camp.
They're like, but you don't look old enough. Asians don't raisin.
Because, like, the difference
142
between...
years old.
Look at his hair. Look at his hair.
Oh.
Because, like, we watched the internment camp in this class, too, the one I'm in currently, and we had, like, a civil discussion about it.
Yeah.
And it was totally fine, and I loved it. Like,
And they agreed that the Japanese did deserve it?
no.
But that teacher is a better approach because that's a problem with the world.
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to state their opinion. When they disagree, they want to scream and run away.
Yeah, like, I remember at the beginning of last semester, we had this board, and it showed, like, the right and the left, and it's, like, kind of, like, show you where you are. And it's, like, that's where you are, we respect that, but don't bring your opinion to this class.
Yeah. I
And
get
he's
it.
like, he states his opinion. He's like, if I overstep it, just tell me to, like, back down, and I will. So, like, occasionally he will, but it's not like he's freaking out, like, oh, you guys are racist, we need gun rights, and all this stuff. He's not like that. He's just kind of like, I think this, but that's all I'm gonna say.
The word racism has no meaning to me anymore because it's so overused.
I know, like, especially, I think kids my age, they're just kind of brainwashed.
Oh yeah.
To me, that's what it seems
doubt.
like.
That's where that real battle is won. I know we sit here and we're arguing about the whole whatever is in the news, but the whole thing with going into the colleges and that's where the battle has been won. They've convinced everyone of. So we've got 40 more years of whatever until, or at least until that turns around, and maybe more of just being straight in the schools, because whatever they're teaching now, they got another 40 years of politics, another 40 years of, making policy, of voting.
Yeah.
But
And that's from right now.
There's
It's not even including what they're still going to be doing.
There's something that the left is doing wrong, though. I think they're overlooking is most Christians are conservatives.
Yeah,
right?
but have you seen the polls on
They're middle
who's
or they're
Christian?
conservative.
Yeah,
People that
Yeah.
consider themselves Christians is
They're-
way down
but
from
they're
what it used to be.
but they're not left, right? And they're they're not left. Like, and most of the Christian families, they have big families, right? They have families,
Not really.
I mean,
There's a lot of-
well, they'll at least have a child,
at least
right.
a child. Yeah.
right? But on the
But
left,
it's not like they have. Like,
They abort all their
12
but there's a lot
11 kids like my grandparents. did.
Catholics, Mormons. I mean, they
Yeah,
got,
they're going
they
to crank them out.
That's the only thing in our favor right now is
So-
the left aborts all their kids.
and the left are not having kids. Even if they don't abort them, they don't want kids. That's not the lifestyle they want.
They're
they don't
so
want
smart
kids.
with that.
And they want to cut things off, and do stuff like that to their
And shake
two
it at you in
kids.
a debate.
So there might be a time in the future where the left.
They're going to be dealing with kids when they're our age, and then the kids coming up will be like, we want to do things more correctly. We want more morality.
They're
in
going to
this
be the
society."
majority.
But they don't have kids. They just brainwash ours. That's what the whole point of what they're
Yeah,
doing
but
is.
it's hard to. I mean, okay. Eventually, people see the big picture. There's like a lot of people. Candace Owens is one of them. She was on the left.
She was Democrat, left,
black, minority,
left leaning. Yep.
But then one day she's like, "Wait a minute." It's like,
Some doesn't click.
Yeah,
Well,
this-
I wonder how many people woke up. Of course, this wasn't really broadcast far and wide.
Yeah.
But that bill that the Republicans tried to pass, don't get me wrong, there's assholes on the Republican side too. But there's that bill they tried to pass to protect women's sports, and not a single Democrat voted for it.
Yeah.
Not a single Democrat. What's that tell you about that party? They don't care about women.
Yeah.
So quit pushing the whole women feminism agenda. That's horse shit.
yeah.
You don't give a shit about women.
I mean, do we really care about women?
What was
Oh, yeah,
that
we
you
do.
said?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't respect trans women because you're transphobic. I don't respect trans women, or I don't respect them because they're women.
Oh, yeah.
So-
That shit was funny. You got it mixed up.
Yeah. But that whole thing, like, how could you not vote for it? Not a single member of your party. You must have a lot of money loading into your pocket.
I mean, that's a whole demographic that's maybe thinking twice that would have voted for them. It's not going to vote for them anymore.
It's see how they're just normalizing men and women's sports, and now because they've pushed their agenda too far too fast. People are going, okay, hold on, pump the brakes on this a little bit. It was different with abortion. It was different. See, they had to normalize abortion. They've done that now. It's killing somebody. I don't care how you put it. It's one thing when it was safe, legal, rare back when Clinton was in, and you're doing it the first trimester. That's debatable. But now, all the way up until the day of birth, that, you're killing a human. Bill Burr put it
think till
perfectly.
they're 14.
So, you're still killing a baby. I mean, on a societal level, yeah, do what you want, but you're still killing a baby. But they've normalized it.
So you better stay in line.
What's that, Al?
It's up to 21. I still it's
Yeah.
up to
21.
21. So
Yeah, the 21 is the cutoff for abortion.
Still abort them at 21?
Yeah, up to 21.
you're not free yet.
God, I think
know.
we need.
Dad, what do you do with that coat hanger? Did you left your keys in the car?
Oh God. But that's what I'm saying. They're normalizing everything that's wrong, and now they're sitting there taking from people who've been prosperous and giving to people who don't want to do anything.
How much longer till pedophilia is legalized?
That's not
where it's going.
It's not
They
far
want-
behind.
Age of consent is right behind it.
They want to. Yeah.
Well, they
want
already in
It's
California.
disgusting.
They already lowered the age of consent. I guess.
So when we go,
But
when are we going? What is the age of consent out there?
It smells like fish.
Lowered it to like 10
What?
for anal and oral. That's what I read. Yeah.
in California,
Is this what your chat group online tells you?
Yeah, it's the update, so I know where to go.
Your Reddit group, your secret Reddit group
I
tells
want
you
to look
that?
some of this
Nabla.
up. But yeah, it's and again, not to get too much back into the faith side of things, but the Bible says in the end times, right will be wrong and wrong will be right. So that's what we're seeing.
Go to
where
get
we're
your-
at.
See.
Next will be the mark,
Justin.
the
Thanks for
mark,
coming.
the mark of the beast. What do you think Chicago's all about? These cities that the massive companies are pulling out of these cities
Oh, yeah.
because they want to be able to set up to go. You need to have some sort of mark even to enter our store, to buy and to sell, to trade,
Well, that's going to be the digital currency that's coming.
and that's your digital currency.
Yeah, money's going away. You're going to have digital
So
currency.
again, it all aligns with end time prophecy.
Yeah.
You can't argue it.
It's coming.
So, but anyway, but yeah, that pissed me off when I saw that the whole women's sports thing.
I mean,
It's
they're
how
hurting
could
them-
you guys have your head way up your ass?
Yeah,
Give me a
that's
break.
what I mean. They're hurting themselves. The Democratic Party, like the representatives.
They don't
and the-
care because they got a southern border that's wide open that's allowing people to
But
flood
the crazy
in. And
thing
there's
is,
your
the
votes.
women on that side of the aisle are all for it.
Yeah.
Or afraid to say anything, maybe.
So,
Oh, come on.
So what stunt? What sport
Well,
are we going to join?
AOC has never been afraid to say anything.
Well, yeah, but she will follow that path. I mean, she just wants to work her way up the ladder.
She was auditioned anyway.
Well,
I mean, that's a
she
legit
just-
story. They held auditions for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she should just do it the Kamala Harris way if she wants to work her way up the ladder. Okay, there's more than one way to skin a cat here.
In one way.
Yeah. So okay, let's see. Legal age of consent in California. That's what I
Montel
want to look
Williams, is that what you have to
I
do?
have to
How old is he
find
now?
the article. Because when I typed it in, it said 18, so. But they're changing the.
Oh, you sound so disappointed, Nick.
You canceling your flight?
God,
Like,
yeah, let me cancel my flight right now.
Yeah, it just pops up as 18.
we're going to
Yeah.
Disneyland.
Any person who does so could be charged with statutory rape under California Penal Code. Oh, there's that. No, 261.5.
Oh, I was just going to suggest we move our show out to California, but now I'm, nah.
Having second thoughts.
Yeah, that's all right. We're good here.
Well, they do. There are. Here's where I always vet stuff. I'll check on the opposite side of the fence to see if there's a similar news story. Like when California said they're going to get rid of their racist canines, I was like, "This is awesome!" And
That's
sure
a real
enough,
thing?
it was on.
Yeah.
It was like on ABC News. It was on CBS. It was on all of them. And I'm like, "There's real article about this on all these networks that I don't necessarily align with."
Yeah.
So there's got to be
How do you-
some sort of measure coming out with
How do
it.
you determine they're racist?
You can tell. Like, why do you think we got a white dog?
They're saying the N word? What
Yeah.
the hell are they doing?
You guys got a white dog, so
Why
you
do you
fit
got a
into
white
the
dog?
neighborhood.
Oh god.
You know? And he just has a black mustache over here.
Just
Stop.
Just that. The whiskers.
They're saying the N word with the silent K on the front, though, so it's okay.
does she just put one paw up every once in a while?
I'm like, but stop begging. I don't know what you're doing. It's like,
To hell with that A at the
Does she
end.
wear like
With
an
that
armband? That's
yeah, I came with one. Oh, they look cool. She
got a
got
black armband. It's got a sort of swastika look on it.
It's an identifier band, so you know she's a service dog.
yeah.
Okay, now I know why you got that dog. Gotcha. No. Are all Great Pyrenees white like that?
Yeah.
Well, they have
What-
the badger markings.
Yeah, they'll have badger markings. Like they'll have brown ears.
Ear tips or brown paws.
Something, but mostly white though.
Yeah.
You mean that polar bear that you have at home? That thing is huge.
Your old one way more than her?
Yes, it was bigger.
Because she's like 120, right?
Yeah, and was bigger. Was probably if he laid out with his paws out, he would cover this whole corner here.
Yeah. How much did he weigh? Do you remember?
I don't know, 130 maybe.
Yeah.
35.
Big dogs, man. I don't know. I think about 100 pounds is about my cutoff limit for dog size. Even 100's pretty good size. So my dogs aren't even close to that.
She just had a birthday party, right?
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 9.
You should
Really?
shave her. See what
I
she looks
didn't-
like.
Thinking about it.
What's the average lifespan of them? I thought.
Like 10 to 12.
Oh, I didn't know they lived that long. I thought they were like 7 or 8.
Yeah, most large breeds.
So
They
with
don't
what
live
I
a
just
lot.
went through, when your dog passed away prior, how did you get it the hell out of the house?
You can call.
It's in the
people.
backyard. It's underneath that tombstone. In
You
the
put it like a
backyard.
3-foot hole, but it still had like a 6 inches up at the top. You just
Yeah, I was planting a juniper
Just
plant.
you call up. There's companies that'll do that.
No, we had to put him down.
There
he
it
had,
is.
Cancer in his leg, his rear leg.
his real leg, was there a fake
Rear.
one?
Rear,
Oh, rear.
where he couldn't even walk anymore. So yeah, we had to put him down. I was bawling my fucking ass.
Yeah, I did last night.
Yeah,
I'm an
you're
asshole.
gonna.
'cause
It's your freaking
I was
dog.
thinking mine would recover, so I basically just let it suffer for 36 hours.
Was it eating or not eating?
Well, he had been fine up to that point. He's had problems. I don't remember what the name of it's called. Basically, like a nerve issue. And so the hind legs is the first thing you notice, but it also stops the sphincter or whatever that opens up to breathe and eat. Stops working as well. So he would have fits of struggling to breathe on occasion, but it usually would last 3 hours to maybe, a little bit through the night, and then he'd be good for a long time.
I think that's what happened to my brother's lab about a year ago or so.
So,
He was
yeah.
like, he just wasn't getting up and stuff like that to go to the bathroom. Man, he was like pushing 14. I mean, he was old.
Yeah, but he was good until I came home Saturday night. I went and watched the fight at Glenn's, and he was breathing hard, and I was thinking, okay, by the morning he'll be good.
Yeah.
All the next day, and he would go outside once or twice during the day, and he would just walk out like 3 feet and then just look at me like, I can't get any further.
It's like, please
Yeah.
take me. Well, speaking of, what do you think about the fight?
It's about what I
didn't watch the
expected.
fight. Who was fighting?
Tank and
Garcia.
Gervonta Davis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both undefeated. But yeah, I wanted to see Garcia win, but my money was on Tank.
Yeah. He had that damn no rehydration clause, though.
Yeah.
I think that's
So
kinda-
he said he's moving up. Garcia said he's moving up. So he fights better at 140.
He looked good till he got popped, and then he was scared after that. His confidence was.
No, I mean, fucking Tank is quick. That's his game, the counter. That fucking
Yeah.
counter punch.
He's
and
Floyd
he is
Mayweather with power.
quick.
He's got good defense. He can avoid getting hit.
Yeah.
He's not as good defensively, but he's pretty good. And that counter punch is what gets you.
Yeah.
Well, I saw Cocaine Bear.
Did you
Oh,
find
did
it?
you? What'd you think
It's
of it?
free.
Finally.
It's free
Can
now.
Put this back in the last one I was on.
How many stars out of 5?
Well, you and
would give
Brent
it?
need to see it.
It's free now on one of the.
Brent
Yeah,
was there,
Paramount
but he
Plus.
didn't see it.
What'd you think of it?
Pretty gory. I don't know. It's all right.
That's it? That's all you got for us?
I mean-
Thanks a lot, Siskel and Ebert.
I wouldn't recommend for
No?
kids.
What?
I love
No,
that.
no,
movie.
not kids your kids' age.
my kids
I went and
were
watched it.
watching it.
I went and watched it with my kids.
I love. Well,
My
what's
kids
your
are-
what's your opinion on that movie?
I loved it. It was stupid.
Because it's stupid but dark humor.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Well, I watched it. And my kids were there. I didn't know it was going to be like that.
I could have
When
warned
the
you,
guy's
dude.
fucking
You
head
thought there
got
was going to be
blown
more
off.
picnic baskets and less cocaine, or what?
What
The guy's head didn't get blown off. She was just a bad shot. She was
She
panicked.
fucking blew his brains all over
Hey,
the place.
case in point,
So
why you
they-
need
they
to go
have
to the shooting
nightmares?
range to practice.
I didn't have nightmares.
No,
but the
your kids.
did. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Up
that would
all
get
night
the
and-
kids your kids' age would definitely have nightmares. I can't believe you watched it with them. My God, dude, I would have like suggested like 8-Bit Christmas or something really clean, dude. Like,
I
What
never-
about Mario Brothers?
Fucking stupid.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, good reviews though.
Fuck that.
didn't
I wanna
Jack
watch
Black
it.
get like an award or something,
was
or
so
get nominated
slow.
or something for it?
There's tons of stars voicing that.
It was cool, but it was slow as hell.
I saw a story on that they showed the whole movie on TV in Argentina, and this isn't the first time they've said
Really?
screw the copyrights and just show a whole movie on TV.
I don't know. The kids liked it. They
Okay.
want to get it when it comes out.
They better like it because it'd be like, you better like this shit.
How old are your kids?
Costs enough for you to get in here.
7 and 9.
24 and
Oh.
what?
You got girls? You got girls?
Those two. Yeah, and then the young one's only 2 and a half.
I never restricted my kids with what they watch. I just told them, you act out with it at school or anything, you're not watching it anymore.
She had
Same thing with video games.
She had restrictions to a point.
No XXX stuff.
Oh, I mean, you let me play that.
No
gory zombie
restrictions?
game.
Oh, we were playing House of the Dead.
Yeah, and there's like nudity and sexual innuendo. I was like 4 playing it with him,
Oh my god.
and you're just like, don't.
Good
don't
dad,
feed
Al.
this.
You're a really
What is
great
that
dad.
game? Something at Freddy's? What is it?
Five
Five Nights
Nights.
at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
My kids were playing GTA when they were 4.
Yeah, my kids, I didn't care.
So are half the kids at 3
Yeah, I
o'clock
know.
in the morning on
I
there.
know.
Oh,
Jeez
you
Louise.
guys ever play House of the Dead?
No.
It was
That shooting game, but there's a character in there. There's just like 2 cops. One's a detective, one's a cop. They run into each other. They hate each other. But the black cop is basically, just imagine Samuel L. Jackson in like Pulp Fiction. Like that was his vocabulary. Like.
Gotcha.
Well, we were restricted too on what we could watch back in the day. We just had to try to watch it through those wavy lines.
Yeah.
But after our
I think I
parents
saw a
said-
tit. Oh,
Is that a nipple?
Like American Pie. Fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw it.
damn, you missed
Allison's
it.
like, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, we had scramblers.
Yeah, this TV cable scramblers.
You still got the channel that just was all wavy.
My
and,
dad was he was a electronic tech, man. We had scramblers.
oh, how stereotypical. Did he work for Sony?
He had before we had cable, he had this fucking coffee can with this pipe on the side of the house pointing to the mountain where the fucking satellites are to pick up HBO and shit
yeah.
like that.
Oh yeah.
This- yeah,
So
fucking
your dad
coffee
was the
can.
original pirate?
And it worked, huh?
It did, yeah. Well, it wasn't crystal clear, but
Clear enough.
yeah.
Genius.
That was back then when HBO was like the only whatever prime station or whatever.
Pre-Skinamax.
Yeah, and it would just play the same movie like all month.
Yeah.
The same like 5 movies or something.
Sorry, guys.
All month.
This thing's all screwed up. It's better now.
We should do our podcast and have it look like that the entire time.
It does. You saw my editing? It's not on purpose.
We'll do it topless and then we'll just have it scrambled.
Do you even edit or do you just post it?
I don't think he edits.
I just posted.
What he calls editing is just throwing a thumbnail on the front and then
Done.
posting it.
And we're done.
Yeah, I gotta start.
Upload it.
Yeah. No, I gotta start actually editing with the camera views and stuff.
He does take the pre-show to the end, so I guess that's
You
editing.
just got to go live and fucking have a live audience. And
I think you gotta get 1,000 subscribers first before you can go live. So it's never
Oh
gonna happen.
God! Yeah. I'm gonna
What
be
do
up
you mean?
all
We are up
night.
to 48.
I'll be up all night making accounts.
No,
Yeah.
I got some ideas.
All right. Well, shoot them out there. Come on, man. We ain't got nothing better to do.
It's just gonna it's gonna take more time and stuff. And, so I went back and looked at, just by accident. I wasn't planning this, but I looked at one of the older videos.
And it was way better.
Yeah. It was pre-Justin days. I was like, "Fuck, we gotta."
Oh, was it? It was. Oh, it was an all
We need to
Asian
bring
cast.
Charlie back.
It was an all Asian cast.
No, is when I edited the camera angles instead of doing this lazy ass format that I have now.
No.
And because it switches view, I'm like, okay, this is like it's like holding my attention longer.
Better.
I'm like, what's going on? I was like, it just looks way
So
better.
just flip flop the cameras every once in a while.
No, I'm like, okay, that's what's happening. Every time I edit to another camera angle, like you think, okay, this is like a refresh, like something new. So it kind of holds your attention longer. So I need to go back to that, but that means more time. It's going to take more time to edit these videos.
Oh, one of the podcasts before I came on was called Gran Torino? Because you had Get Off My Lawn guy and then a bunch of Asian dudes?
The monk.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Who's the get off my lawn guy? I've never yelled at anyone for being on my lawn.
What about your neighbor?
Well, he was riding across my lawn on his
Uh-huh.
bicycle. There's a big difference.
I start doing donuts in your front lawn.
Start just whipping shitty.
Just start unloading. You're not going to say a word.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Might have
You're
a
all happy
problem
like,
at that
Al was
point.
aerating. Al was aerating my yard.
Aerating?
Aerating.
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 Sounds sexual.
So there's a specific company that I hired, and you told me not because you're the grass guy, Justin. So
You hired True Green, didn't you?
So I changed my credit card over a long time ago, and I just didn't tell it to him. This was like a year ago. Like all the other things, my car insurance, gasoline, things like that you purchase that you have to purchase. I moved it to another card, and I didn't tell them about it. They still come by and spray my shit. So, I'm not saying what company it is, but yeah. And then they're just like, hey, we want some money. And I'm like, I didn't.
Don't we all?
You're just like, I'm just a po' boy.
So
Dude,
tell
I'm
him to
not
look
even
at
getting paid.
Just tell him to look at the grass and say, what the fuck you want money for?
Yeah, it's still brown. Well, sir, it's that time of year, you know. Well, it's still brown, isn't it? I mean, green is in your name.
False green.
Mr. Green.
Are they sponsoring us?
No,
Sponsored by.
that's why I didn't mention them.
Mean Joe Green's lawn service? No.
I'll probably pay them because it does make my job pretty.
You know,
I don't have to do anything.
They do make green spray paint for your dead lawn.
If my lawn dies, I've already decided
What
I
if you
will
don't
spend
have
a
a
few
lawn?
grand to put fake shit out there.
Or if it's just dirt, I can just paint the dirt.
Yeah.
You should get some of that green
can.
clay sand. Fill up your yard.
I'll just sneak into Nick's
And then all the
house
cats will be
in
over.
the middle of the night and get some sand.
Yeah.
But yeah, my lawn dies for whatever reason. I'm just gonna put fake turf out there.
I want to do that. You ever go Shields? Ever been to Shields? They have it out front. I'm looking at the grass. It's like, damn,
Shields?
it looks.
We were all there the other week.
I was drunk. No, actually, I wasn't the one drinking that day.
I was drinking, but I didn't go home drunk. I actually had to have Al drove me home, and I had to pick up a bottle of whiskey on the way home because I wasn't drunk yet.
Yeah.
Why did
Was
I
that-
Uber if I wasn't getting drunk?
Was that time we went there to protest gun ownership?
Yeah.
Yeah, right after the Cocaine Bear we watched.
We were like, don't buy guns. Don't buy guns.
Which, by the way, if you're one of those people, you are one of the best gun salesmen in the world because people will do exactly the opposite.
It's happening up in. We just passed. Was it North Carolina? It's on the east, but Washington State.
East Carolina?
East Carolina.
East Carolina. No, it's one of. I want to say North Carolina. They're like banning guns and whatever.
Good luck.
Gun sales are going up the fucking roof.
Well, one of them, they just overturned that where you had to get permission or something with the state or whatever. Is that South Carolina? Well, I can't remember which state it was. Somewhere over there.
Maybe.
There was something on the books where you had to apply for a permit to purchase a gun, and they got rid of that. And so
They
gun
should.
sales
That's
have gone through the roof.
unconstitutional. I'm sorry. That's what background checks are for. Still got to do that.
Universal background checks.
Well, they still if the FBI's not doing their job, that's not my fucking fault.
Yeah.
So you should be able to do a background check on me and find anything
weird.
wrong with me.
It takes like 3 months to do a background check for a job, but you can get a gun in like 8 minutes.
Yeah. If you want a security clearance, it's going to take a couple months.
More like years, right?
God, with my situation, yeah, good grief. So, anyway, we won't get too much into that.
Yeah.
Don't need to expose our government any more than I already have.
They're watching. They know.
They're the subscribers.
Channel-
CIA, the FBI.
Channel sucks.
That's probably who fell off is the FBI that was following us. See what we were saying? Like, there ain't shit here. Unsubscribe,
I
unsubscribe.
just kept falling asleep.
These guys aren't saying anything that we don't say when we're getting drunk on a Saturday night.
Yeah, I watched about 10 minutes. I fell asleep. So damn boring.
I heard this is as dangerous as an arm brace. Subscribe. Ah, shit. Unsubscribe.
Well, I don't know. So, what do you think?
I don't know.
Looking at you, Al.
Alvin.
Yeah. All right, fine. Let's pull up some
It's
stories.
just
Well, it's
squeaky wheel.
51.
No, we can call it.
Are you going to slice this up into some shorts or what?
Maybe, well, both.
Okay, fine. Want me to? Yeah, never mind. If I go on another rant, it'll be another.
So are we about
it'll
to
be
end
20
this?
minutes, and it'll be angrier.
You got shit to say.
So I do have, before we go, I have one interesting fact that I was going to bring up. This is really short.
Okay.
You were
I
born
was-
a chick.
I was, well, I don't remember what I was watching, but it was powerful information that if you're ever in traffic, you can always cut off a Tesla because the automatic brake system will let you in.
I saw that.
Really?
Because the sensor will see you in front of it and it will
Wanna go
sense it.
try?
I never thought of that.
Let's go try it.
Yeah, let's
So
go
if you
try
ever
it.
need to
Nick, you
get
got your
into-
Tesla here?
Yeah.
Sweet.
you ever
We
need
should
to
make
get
a
in-
video of this.
Cut off a Tesla.
You can cut off
got-
a
we
Tesla
got a
and get
Tesla
into
over here,
traffic
too.
where you need to.
So we got a Tesla
be.
owner and pickup truck owner, go-kart owner,
All right.
and a
I forgot
Saturn
you were a
owner.
1%er, Nick. I totally spaced that out.
Yeah.
Don't forget it.
Live on a ranch. Have
Yep.
sports cars.
Sports cards. You can
Sports
not,
cars
not
on the
sports
ranch?
cars.
Oh,
sports
cards.
cards
Okay.
on the ranch.
My bad.
Don't think he's not that rich.
Oh, there's something. What'd you do this past weekend?
Oh, I went to prom.
Oh, how was it?
It was lame. It's
Because you probably can't do anything now. You can't go there drunk anymore.
well, I went. So my friends invited me to their school, and it's like the small school, Aspen Valley. It's like really small.
I don't even know where that's at. It's so small.
It's in Aspen, the valley part.
It's right across from Chapel Hills Mall. but,
Yeah, it's by
um,
Chapel Hills Mall.
It's a really small school.
Yeah. When they cut class, they just go to the mall.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was okay. Like the music selection was good because like the kids were running it this time, and they didn't have like a DJ, so like they played songs that everyone knew and like popular songs. Like I don't mind the old songs, but every dance I go to, they would just play like the same old
What
Queen
is an old
songs.
song?
So it was all Ice Spice the whole time at prom?
No, they play like this rapper that me and my friends saw, like Freddie Dredd, which they never play, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then they played Rob Zombie, and then some guy.
Kumo D?
Rob Zombie's old, though.
No, but like
I was
like
listening to
that.
Rob Zombie in high school.
I like that stuff, but like they play the same like Bon Jovi songs all the time, like "Living on a Prayer," and then like the same Queen songs all the time. Or they
There's-
play like Journey, and like that's fine, but it's just the
Oh,
same songs.
So
Every
you go to
time.
high school in an
kids are
Adam
back. They
Sandler
left
movie?
for a
Is that
little
what?
So, okay.
And then we went bowling afterwards, which was fun. So
You guys,
cooking
I
a
don't
bowl?
know. You guys just, you stay out of so much
What
trouble
happened to the
these
youth?
days. But I guess
Used
it's
to
probably
be
because,
get drunk on the way to prom.
yeah, I was just going to say, like, they probably get arrested for shit like that now.
yeah, we had like security guards and police officers. At
They
my
breathalyze them before they go in. They pat them down, make sure they don't have any pocket knives or
That
That's
anything.
what they do at
Boring.
my school. They took our bags last time, and we couldn't have our bags at all because even when they checked it, they're like, "Oh, you could probably sneak like a vape in or something," and I'm like,
Or some alcohol.
So it's not like I'm sneaking in cigarettes and smoking on the floor or
It's in
anything.
my prison
For
pocket.
some reason, they didn't see your beer helmet.
So that's
They were
gonna
looking
stop
back.
kids from vaping.
I was like, sure, yeah, it's not like you see the cloud coming from the bathroom, but okay.
Exactly.
This sounds boring. Used to get drunk on the way to prom.
Yep.
Excuse my language. Try to finger your date while you're inside
What
dancing.
does that mean?
Or after prom, you try to do that.
Run up to your
Bang,
friend like this,
bang.
like. What's that smell like?
I mean, I don't know. I think
And then
my mom
everyone
would
get
kill me.
hotel rooms after you go party at the hotel
Yeah,
room.
you get a hotel room and you get a bunch more beer and shit. and
Yeah.
You
You
get
get
kicked out
shitted
of
up.
one, it moves to another
You
room.
did a lot of this all night.
Yeah.
I think my mom would kill me.
That's what we did when we were kids. But we didn't get. So if you got caught, even if you were drinking and driving when we were kids, they would just pull you over, be like, "You drunk or you've been drinking," and they would leave your car there and call your parents to come pick you up, and then you and your parents come pick up your car the next day. There was no police report. There was no. We gotta put a record on this kid. None of that
Slap on
shit.
the wrist.
I'm
Was
sure
this
there's
like-
it's so different now.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, you killed 3 of your passengers.
Well,
Just make it home safe. All right.
kids
I don't
would
want to see
bring-
you out anymore tonight.
Now, granted, marijuana was very illegal then. If you had an ounce on you, that was a felony. So, more than an ounce. So, but yeah, when people would sneak beer and stuff, and it was just like, give us that beer and then go back to class. That's all it really was. Or we're going to let your parents know. But we had a coworker whose daughter brought a beer to school, and they called the cops and everything. It was stupid. It's like the kid brought one freaking beer to school. I mean, granted, I'm not saying that's right, but do we have to make this a real legal issue? This is stupid.
Yeah.
So, but
Toga.
I don't know if you guys ever heard that
Toga.
story from BA.
No.
Yeah. It's just
I got busted for drinking in school.
did you? Yeah.
had,
What did they do? What did they do?
Detention for a week.
Well,
Yeah, I remember. I never did in junior high, but I remember people used to bring like the sippy bottles or whatever. Or there was this stupid trend. I don't. You're too young, Nick, but girls were carrying like baby bottles around with their water and different stuff. But they'd have like this is old purple passion or pink passion. And
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Fucking.
what were you gonna say, Allie?
I had a friend. We're not friends anymore for different reasons, but she used to bring alcohol in her water bottle to school.
Didn't share alcohol.
And I didn't know, so I went to take a sip because I was like, oh, just water. And I remember, like, I was like, oh,
No, that's
Cool.
vodka.
Oh.
it was just straight up red wine. And I was like, cool.
And now you're going to meetings once a week.
And she would do that, like, every day. And, you know, I didn't say anything, but she did me dirty. So I, like, told the school because I was like, she was doing other stuff.
We used to.
She was doing
You
other.
snitched.
No, she was
Rat.
doing other illegal stuff, like highly illegal things.
Oh,
Like what's
Like she
highly-
was like endangering herself and many other people, like to
Well-
the point where like they could die. And I was like,
To cross that line on the bus is do not cross this line when the drivers.
no, just
so when I was in high school, my dad made plum wine every year, and he would put it in those big Carlo Rossi jugs, those big 4-liter.
Carlo
bitches.
Rossi.
And so I would snake a freaking thing of Carlo Rossi jug and keep it in the trunk of my car. And then my friends had Snapple bottles, and we just fill up our Snapple
Fucking
bottles.
Snapple.
And my dad never cut off the fermentation process in his wine, so it would just get heavier and heavier with alcohol the more it fermented. And that shit would knock you on your ass. It tasted like shit, but it looked like Snapple and got you drunk. So
Fucking Snapple. That was popular when I was in high school.
Howard Stern. They didn't sponsor him.
and we had like an open air school, so you walk out of the classroom,
Oh.
you're outside, so you weren't in kind of confined space where people could smell what was in the bottle or on your breath.
Yeah, that's
So-
when everybody's drinking Snapple and listening to Garth Brooks.
Well, I didn't listen to country music then. I was more
I just
like
remember it
you
was
guys. I
popular
was
'cause I had
very
some
much a
friends that were
metalhead.
like, oh,
So-
I got friends in low places.
I was more like when I graduated out of the hair band stuff, I got into like Pantera and then White Zombie, and then things just got
Spice
heavier and
Girls.
heavier. Yeah, Ministry and
You were
I was-
huge,
I was
Yanni.
freaking
Remember
big.
when you were into Yanni?
Never into Yanni, dude. I was just a backup dancer for him. When he would tour.
That white jazz, remember that?
What?
No.
Kenny G and Yanni.
No.
You don't remember that?
No.
You didn't listen to Kenny G?
No.
Not even on dates?
No.
I didn't
No.
either, but
It was 2 Live Crew on dates.
I did. I want to.
It was usually something R&B when you're out on a date.
face down. That's the way I like to.
That was
Doo-doo
so
Brown.
controversial then,
Doodle
But-
Brown.
but now they could probably get away with it. Which is crazy because like sexuality has just gotten so normalized, and back then it was
Supposedly
that
the
stuff
youth
was more
they're having
taboo.
less sex than before, supposedly.
Because they're probably disgusted by what's being freaking forced down their throats, figuratively.
I just want you to know
literally.
that Uncle Luke was my introduction to Asians. So without him, you and I would not be hanging out now.
Okay.
But
He always had the Asian girls.
The
in his video.
Vietnamese.
Whatever, I don't even know. They were.
Vietnamese girl?
Vietnamese,
The Vietnamese. No.
Were they Vietnamese? I don't even know who they were. Pull up an old video, you'll see.
maybe I won't. How about that? Maybe bring your own computer and you
Fuck
pull
you,
up the
Mike.
video.
Fuck you, Mike.
Well, anyway, I guess we should wrap this one up, folks. It's been enough fun. There was a little bit of somber sadness.
We need to tone it
to
down
this
next
one.
time. You guys are getting out of hand here.
I think
Oh,
you should
man.
make a short with all of Nick's commentary from this video.
It'll be extremely short.
That's right.
There it is.
That's it. Done.
Hey, you want to take us out, Nick?
No.
Yeah. No. Thanks for showing up, guys. Go ahead and hit like, subscribe, invite all your friends.
Your friends,
And, your friends, and your friends' friends.
And make
friends.
another account or two and subscribe.
Yeah,
Like.
make more than one account. Come on, don't be lazy about this. You could use the subscribers.
Keep watching. The next episode is going to be way
This
better.
next episode will be
You-
way
you-
better. This was just a practice. It was a
You know
warm up. All right, thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Peace. All right, test.
Two testicles?
Testing.
Whoa, I hear something. Oh, yeah.
Oh, mine's very echoey.
Are we recording?
Oh, turn your mic on.
It's on.
Are we recording yet, guys? What's going on, guys?
Oh, Nick sounds so sexy.
No, Nick's voice always sounds sexy. It's got that deep you.
This one, you fucking guy.
Ah!
I don't know. Still sounds lame.
Your mom sounds lame. Nick is considered a down low, if you know what that means.
Welcome back, folks, to the whatever podcast.
Quit while you're ahead.
The Quit While You're Ahead podcast.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
Over here?
What you want me
Over
to do, dog?
Here?
I guess it's fine.
I'll sit on Justin's lap. Yeah. Is that better?
It's fine. I'm
That's
fine.
fine.
Everything's
It's like
fine.
no different.
That's rolling. That's rolling. That's rolling.
That's rolling. That one's rolling.
That's rolling.
Did you turn the lights down so they don't burn out?
That
That one's rolling. That one's rolling. That one's rolling. I can tell.
rolling. You're excluded from this conversation, Mike.
Why?
It's fine. You're excluded.
What?
So in order for the podcast to go forward, what the four of us here need to do, okay, we're just gonna free flow like we always do.
Well, that's where the best shit is a lot of times. Are we starting?
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's opening? You opening?
Yeah, Allie, we need your freaking Macho Man Randy Savage voice.
How's your volume?
Hello. Is it good?
Can
I
you
think it's
tell
good.
Yourself,
Oh,
your
yeah.
headphones.
I thought you were talking to Nick, asking him how his volume is.
Shit.
I like how you just turned Allie's mic up to dominate over all of ours. while we're talking.
Exactly. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.